they're given to us at level 15. So I wanted at least one COT member to be 15. Just arbitrarily.
No, it makes sense.
Goodbye, Oshawott.
Farewell, Oshawott. You will be missed.
Oshawott will return in Legends Arceus. Okay.
Oshawott will return in Avengers Doomsday.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Mystery gift.
Keldeo.
It's not a... I wouldn't call it a
Meletta.
Unova Pokemon only challenge, but we have been pretty much just picking... Like, it just worked out that way, that we only picked Pokemon from the region in all of our previous playthroughs. And it sort of stayed this way. It almost didn't. If we did all bugs, there's only like 5. We would have had to pick a 6th one from not Unova. Or grab a level 15 Genesect. Probably would have done that.
Probably
anyway.
Genesect.
Yeah, here's Keldeo. Keldeo is very not good in nature, but that's okay. And you have a PowerPoint, Max. And then Meletta is fine. Neutral natures are always fine. With Round and Confusion. So that'll be fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just a bug and 2 mythicals. It's fine.
It's fine. Maybe the bug is also a mythical.
The bug is the only one with a good nature.
Exactly. That doesn't happen. Sounds like a myth to me.
Oh, you need Surf to get that item. Huh. Okay. Gym time. Well, actually, is there anything else in the complex? Wait, can I get this item? No, but I can go back here and get this item.
Silk Scarf.
Anyway, point is, there was no particular restrictions on available Pokemon aside from being able to obtain them. And it was technically possible to obtain Keldeo and Meloetta at a level that wouldn't break the game when we got them. So, I allowed it.
Because what, the others are all like level 50?
Level 50.
Yeah.
One more Audino for the road. I didn't go out of my way to spawn it, but it spawned, and I'm not gonna pass up that experience. But yeah, we'll check out the rest of the complex. We now have a perfectly good team to take on Roxy. Psychic definitely needs the XP for Gym Leader. I was under the impression that I would just be using Rollout with Oleander. Anyway, do you have...
You never know. Random crit.
Random crit could happen. You're right.
Oh, that's so much EXP.
It is. It's absurd. Audinos are great. All right, let's put Meloetta up front. You have until I locate the name raider. Actually, can I even change their nicknames? Because I'm not the OT. They might be stuck as Meloetta and Keldeo. You might be safe from having to think up nicknames.
Well, regardless, Meloetta is Miku.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, this isn't Gen 9 where you can nickname traded Pokemon. So.
Crazy. We finally got like a Pokemon like Miku collab.
Sort of, yeah.
And Meloetta is in the video. Music video.
Oh, that. I thought you just meant Lucario Z.
Oh, no. Oh, and there's also a figurine of Miku and Meloetta.
Okay.
I think it was $400 and it sold out instantly.
Of course it did.
Because of course.
Boosted XP too. Gotta be careful of that. They are going to grow too powerful. They won't be able to be contained.
Boosted XP?
Yeah, since they're not my OT, they get boosted XP. They're essentially traded.
Oh. Wait, that's a thing? Has that always been a thing?
Yes.
How much of a boost is it?
It's like Lucky Egg boost. It's like 50%.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I guess that makes sense. That's why Lucky Pokemon is a thing in Pokemon Go.
Yeah.
Okay.
But we're about to have 2 badges, and I think badge 2 is typically level 30?
Is it not 25?
I don't know. I thought it was 30. That would go crazy with Lucky Egg and Pokerus combined. Isn't Pokerus just EV gain?
Oh, it is level 30. Okay.
Is it for every game?
Yeah, the only game that, or the only badge amount that varies is apparently badge 1, which is sometimes 20, sometimes 30.
Oh. Hey, look, it's another Riolu we could have had.
We got Keldeo. Keldeo's fighting type.
Keldeo is fighting type. I actually really like that we're using Keldeo. Because, like, Keldeo's the only... Well... Before Paldean Tauros, it was the only water fighting type I liked. Now, how many water fighting types? Were there before Paldean Tauros? 3.
Yeah, I was gonna say, wasn't there like none?
3.
Actually, 3 of the same type of Pokemon is still a lot of Pokemon.
Well, for a dual type, yeah.
Yeah. like how many of the same types do you need? Like maybe one that's
6. I need a whole team.
oh. Okay.
Like, come on, we're only 3 fire flying types. I need more.
But like you only need one that's like maybe like attack and then another special attack. Do you need one for both types of defense? No.
Yes.
No.
Yes, I need one to tank and I need one to wall. And I need one to cleric. I am at a major type disadvantage here. Bubble Beam. It's fine.
Now I want a Pokemon themed Final Fantasy Tactics.
All right, so we're playing Pokemon Conquest next.
What was Conquest for?
It's the
Was that
DS.
DS?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The DS era Pokemon is the greatest era. Like there are games I like more from later gens, especially Gen 7. But just as a package,
Just gonna ignore the Wii having the greatest Pokepark.
that's still the DS era. I'm talking about a time frame, not a system. So those count. Basically, Gens 4 and 5 combined.
Well, you know what? The side games needed to be good because Gen 4 sucked. No, I'm kidding.
Well, they sucked if you were a fan of fire types.
Really?
Well, Diamond and Pearl
The new
exist.
but Monkey.
Yeah, and if you didn't pick Monkey, guess what your options for fire type are in Diamond and Pearl?
Huh.
Yeah?
I'm gonna look it up.
No, don't look it up. Don't look it up. You can look it up, but only by reading chat.
By reading chat.
Yeah.
Cheap viewers. Get
Not
out
that.
of here. Really?
That's it.
Just Ponyta?
That's it in Diamond and Pearl.
No.
That's it. If you did not pick Chimchar and you wanted a fire type, your options were Ponyta.
Even like secondary?
That's it. And they had a fire type Elite Four member. He sure used both of them, and also a Drift, Lemolopunny, and a Steelix.
But technically Heatran? No?
No, that's post-game. Post-game you could get Magmortar, Flareon, maybe, and some other stuff. But until you beat Cynthia, Ponyta. This isn't Gen 5. Rotom Heat is not Fire Electric. Or maybe that was No, Gen 5. Platinum was when they got the forms. And they didn't get their typings until Gen 5. Yeah, it's bad. Electric is also not great. I think your options were Luxray and Raichu. But at least you could always pick both. Like, you couldn't get the Magmarizer or Electrizer and you couldn't even catch Magmar. I don't know if you could get Elekid either. Electabuzz. Like,
So what
and
you're
they had
saying
a,
is that Gen
they had-
4's fire types were so bad that Gen 5's pre-order bonus was a fire type.
oh, Victini? Yeah.
Yeah. That's crazy.
It really is. Rock, fighting, grass, and water types? Yeah.
Oh my god, water.
Stay hydrated. Let me just do that while we save. Okay, fight me. Oh, also,
Is this?
this is voice. This is
I was gonna say,
this is a voice. They did it in Black 2, White 2, and couldn't do it on the Switch. I will say that they did do it on mobile. So why didn't they do it on Switch?
I mean, there's no reason why you can't have it on Switch.
Shinx is an early electric type? Yeah, but how many options do you have for electric in Gen 4? Okay, wait. You can get Lantern. I remember because I used a Lantern in my first playthrough of Diamond. And unless I got it traded from somewhere else, I'm pretty sure you can get it. Now I gotta check. Okay, you can get Pachirisu. Okay, it's not as bad. It's not as bad as fire. So we have Shinx line. We have Pachirisu. We have Pikachu. Oh, that's it. Lantern was post game? I know I used one. So there's only 3. It's not much better. Wow, I went and said I want Lantern on my post game team. I really went and did that. I thought I was smarter than that in high school, but that was, that was high school. Yeah, that's it. There's 3. At least you always have access to all of them.
Yeah, meanwhile, Sword and Shield can't even have team yell anything.
That's correct.
It's crazy.
Like, the closest they got is the chanting that's in, like, the gym fights. Anyway, Meloetta's gonna sweep this gym. It's not even gonna be Oh, right. That was Billy Joe. I forget who this person's name is, but I'm pretty sure they were also a reference. And then you talk to her and she's just like, nah, we're fighting now. That's it. No preamble. Watch out, she's got a coughing. And she might have a Grimer. Actually, is it a Whirlipede? It's a Whirlipede, right? I know my stuff. Although this is a bug. Well, we're also... overpowered, so there's that. Good thing this is not like a challenge run. I think round also would have been fine. Well, it just got reset, so now it's definitely confusion. Yeah, level 30. Venoshock is really rude if you have a Toxic Spikes strat. Can anyone learn it? Just the one I don't. Well, it's at least 4 times the power of Poison Sting. We're gonna learn it. Like, stats be damned at that point. You just don't keep Poison Sting. It's almost 5 times the power. More like just over 4 times. Anyway, I don't think we need anything else. No. We're good. Alright. Go to PokeStar Studios. PokeStar Studios? Yeah, PokeStar Studios.
Yeah, Pokemon.
Where you can do such things as fight Alien and fight Giant Lady and is that Godzilla? Wait, no, sorry. Is that Iron Thorns? There we go. Anyway, you ready to get sidetracked for like at least 15 minutes?
Yeah.
This is the low point for Black 2 White 2. Not because I hate PokeStar Studios, but because it is mandatory.
Oh. Why?
Oh yeah. It's Studio. Studio.
It is IDEO.
Yeah, Dio. It's for making movies. Here's where you watch the movies. Let's go watch his movie. Now I've been grabbed by this guy. It's Bryson Man, midlife man of justice versus Bryson Man. My goodness. Yes, Riolu Man will appear. Riolu Man. I can fast forward through this. Or well, not fast forward, but advance the text. Anyway, Bryson Man is going to send out something that definitely isn't quad weak to fighting. What should you use if something definitely isn't quad weak to fighting? You should use it. Actually. But then, against the bird. Everybody in the theater is asleep. Oh wait, some people woke up. We died. He's dead. Roll credits. He's saying he realized he sucks, so he's gonna go back to driving the boat.
But you could do both.
No. So anyway, now that the boat's running again, we're going to not go back to the boat. We have to go make a movie. I do really... Oh, you're pulling me in. I do really appreciate it. You may have seen it on the left side of the screen, but there was a guy in a mocap suit. There's another one.
Oh. Yeah.
Anyway, we're gonna be in a movie.